Yes. Yes. So we just gonna jump right into the topic. Houston, we do have a problem. And the problem is there's too much discrepancy. There's too many, Look, yes, we as dudes, heterosexual males, we like TNA. And I don't see nothing wrong with a little TNA in a pretty face. I don't see nothing. Seriously, Outlaws, Star Wars Outlaws, it's not releasing into August 30th of this year. Maybe, September-ish, unless they push the game back. And already the game is marred in some kind of controversy. And what controversy did you say? What controversy sparked up last week when we seen some of the official Star Wars Outlaw screens? Well, the main heroine, she ain't cute, y'all. I'm gonna say it. If y'all don't want to say it, I'm gonna say it. I mean, she ain't Ubisoft oogly. See how I did that since Ubisoft did that in Ubisoft. You know, I still ain't forgave y'all Ubisoft from the summer of 2019 when you shadow banned me and some other YouTube content creators, and I missed the preview of Final Fantasy VII, the remake. But that's a story for another day. As for today, look, I don't know what the hell y'all doing with the ladies. Maybe it's, I know it's been said that a lot of Western developers make their women look like men, masculine, with the high jawbones, cheekbones, Adam apples, and throats, i.e. Abby. Now, see, I'm gonna get into this real quick because a lot of y'all don't like Abby, and I get it. Personally, I actually think Abby's story was better than Ellie's story within the whole Last of Us 2 arc, mainly because it was a revenge story. People are still just salty because Naughty Dog got leaked and we knew the fate of Joel way before it happened. The playstyle with Abby was a little off-putting, I will admit that. You know, Abby did look like, yeah, she was 220, 5'7", 220, and the way she lifted that dude up, threw him up on that counter, I was like, damn, Abby, girl, like, what the, Abby with the 26-inch pythons, like, chill out, Abby, chill out, girl, hold on. I get why a lot of folks don't like her and that whole arc stuff, but really, if your whole people's got eradicated, like, literally, you going through a breakup, being broke, heartache, certain situations will make you get in the lab. And I'm not talking about with a pen in the pad trying to get this damn label off. I'm talking about a lot of situations in grown folk life. Shit happens sometimes, and how you internalize it is you focus on something. She focused on that hate for Joel and working out her body, because if you remember, she did look feminine beforehand. But I bring up Abby to say that, have y'all seen her voice actor? Her voice actor is a cutie pie. Like Pops used to say, cutie pie. And the same thing goes with the voice actress who did Faye. I said Faye. Frey from Forspoken. Even though the drop-off wasn't as significant, there is some type of screens when you look at the voice actress from Frey, and then you look at Frey from Forspoken on the actual game, and you know, both of them is 5'11" in IRL, or, well, in Frey's case, in the game. But when you look at it, you're like, she's very feminine in real life, but Frey from the game, she was kind of masculine. Not just her talk, like the way she carried herself when it came to certain aspects of it. Like, folks are angry about the ugliness of a lot of these, and I'm still not gonna say that Frey was ugly. I ain't gonna say Frey was ugly now, but I do understand, and you know why some of the characters look like this. I confused myself. I understand why people are pissed off about the characters, looking the way that they look. And even more so, there's no rhyme or no reason to why a lot of these developers are making these women, female characters look less feminine. And especially on the flip side of it, everybody's sitting here screaming and hollering and crying about Eve, but damn it, have y'all seen the Stellar Blades model? The Korean lady did a video about it a while ago when it was talking about her, and she's gorgeous. Like, she got that kind of body. Let's pull the sheet back. Let's pull the curtain back, and I know things have changed since I initially became a gamer thousands and thousands of days ago. But seriously, the game market is still predominantly male. There's a lot of females that play games now, so don't come after me, ladies. Hello, speaking of.
Hello, ladies.
Call me. No, all jokes aside, seriously, it's really been bothering me. I wasn't really going to go too far into this rabbit hole, down this wormhole, and talk about it. But after I seen so many people crying and complaining about Eve the previous week, and now, and before that, it was Tifa and Aerith, and even first and foremost, Aerith is a moderately busty lady. Now, Tifa, on the other hand, that's another story. But we don't talk about Tifa's, because Tifa don't even talk about Tifa's. She's a lady. They had a bikini on. What anime that you've seen don't have a bikini moment? The hypocrisy sickens me sometimes, y'all. I'm not lying. I'm telling you, I gotta give you, it was on my heart. The hypocrisy bothers me sometimes. Look, ain't nobody was crying when we seen Clive. Pretty boy Clive, they got on my nerves how much they talked about how handsome Clive was. We get it. We can see Clive's a pretty boy. He got the little chest hairs out here waving in the wind, damn it. We get it. Ladies love Clive, just like ladies love Gojo if y'all watch anime. But why are we crying about the characters? We like pretty people. Yeah, there's some ugly people in the world. There's some fat people, there's some short people, there's some dark, there's some light, there's a whole type of different a variety of people. But generally, even when you're looking at Hollywood things or anime or things of fiction, comics, they always put perfection up. Like, seriously. Again, speaking of another Final Fantasy game, Final Fantasy VII. Oh my God. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Did y'all see this? I almost said that word. Did y'all see that dude, Sid Highwind, from OG Sid 1997 Highwind with the cigarrito and the beard to being pretty boy swag? This dude is pretty boy swag, and we're not even gonna get into Vincent with the cold killer drop the panties eyes and pretty boy Cloud, but nobody's complaining about that. But we see some T, we see some A with Eve, or we complain that this character, matter of fact, what is the main hero's name? I don't even know her name off of the game, but we see her and it looks like she just got out of a fight with freaking Ronda Rousey. She's been on WWE and MMA at the same time. The voice actress looks nothing like that, except in the eyes and the skin complexion. But if I was her, obviously I'm a man and I'm black, but in that particular situation, I'd sue, because that looks nothing like her. That's you talk about Abby, that's worse than Abby. And to go all the way back to people whining and crying about this, the same people to be whining and crying about this is the same people who be shelling out money for OnlyFans. Like in every BBL and big booty model on IG and on X. But you want to be a social activist warrior when it comes to, because this character doesn't look, I will never, ever be ashamed to say I like it. I can't say the word, this YouTube, you know how the new YouTube is. Booty, thighs, my thigh guy, lips, eyes, look, I just like ladies. So I'm not going to ever be ashamed to sit here and say that. So if I see it on on a character, I mean, yeah, I don't mind it. Look, like again, when y'all had Drake or Joel, we as dudes, we wasn't complaining. I'm like, okay, Sid is a pretty boy, but okay, the ladies need something. But y'all it was an upgrade. I even found out the dudes are talking about it and screaming and hollering, thinking that's going to get y'all some. Listen, Brody, if you ain't already, by you siding with these women to try to pretend that you're gonna, they ain't gonna mess with you. They gonna mess with somebody who's gonna openly and honestly say, I like that T-A-T. I had to throw the thighs in there. I like that. Man, I know I'm a little hyped up about this, but it bothered me, y'all, seriously, because are the consumer. And if we don't like it, we should be able to voice our opinion. The girl ain't cute in the face. And just because you have a female character or a black character does not necessarily mean that the story has to revolve solely around the person's ethnicity or their sex. Like some of the best stories were the stories where you don't care what color, what gender, what race that person is. You just generally like the character. We already heard from as far as the new movies and entities. I'm not sure if it is going to the game as well with Outlaws, but that the new director or person writer who's gonna be is a lady that's doing Star Wars, and she said if y'all thought you didn't have stuff with Rey, if y'all thought it was a certain female agenda with Rey, I have to find that quote. You know, a certain female agenda with Rey, we really gonna be out here doing it. And that's why would you divide your base like that? Because again, I'm gonna say this again, and I love my ladies, and y'all know, search your heart. Y'all know. There's still more dudes doing this. There's still more dudes that are reading comics, still more dudes that's watching anime, still more dudes that's playing games. I'm not making it a knock on women. I love the fact that ladies are out here cosplaying, playing games. I'd have been married 5 times already and had 17 kids if 10, 15 years ago, girls was into anime and video games the way they are now, and that's still such a drop in the sea compared to the amount of dudes who are into these said entities. But I don't like the hypocrisy. I don't like the fact that we can't say what we don't like no more because people go, well, you're a misogynist. You don't care about women's rights. Get out of miss me with that. Because I said the character's not ugly, people don't have no problem saying when a dude's character ain't ugly if he's ugly. Oh, that dude fat. Oh, that's trash. Oh, he's this, he's that. But let me tell the truth about a female character that is the main character of a game. She ain't cute. Why are we dumbing down the beauty? Because, yeah, she's out here rough and ragged. Rey was cute. The actress for Rey was cute. Ridley? What? So what? So now we gotta get, man, look, I don't even know if I'm gonna get the game. I am gonna get Stellar Booty, because, not just for the cheeks, honestly, like, I'm grown. I mean, it ain't that serious where this is not, how do I word this correctly? It's not the fact that I ain't seen no cheeks before. And I know people throw, well, the only reason why guys like to see these games because they're virgin. They see that's not true. That's not true. Just because you like to see cheeks don't mean you ain't never had no cheeks. Stop, drop, and get off the internet for a minute. Like, seriously, that's stupid, like Tekashi. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to get on here and say something because it just feels stupid. It feels like we're all being hypocrites, or people are being hypocrites when we go and see, we look for beauty and glamour. We look for these things, and then when we don't see them, oh, it's a big deal. Yes, we don't like it. Just like we changed Sonic. Don't be surprised if Ubisoft decides to make her more feminine. They might. So don't be surprised if the outrage is big enough that it's, how many years has it been going on? Every comic book character has a 38 or lowest is a 36C. How many characters on anime, it's the people didn't like, I'm not saying everything is right, but I'm saying, like, when did we become this? Even in it's penetrating the geekdom style. I pause. I know what I said, but it's seeping into geekdom now, where everybody's man. Yeah. Anyway, y'all, that's all I gotta say for this one. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I just had that on my chest and on my heart, and I just wanted to let it out. If you did like this video, do me a favor, hit that like button. I make geekly content here on the channel all the time. And if you're new and you want to stay up to date with all things geek, especially with them RPGs, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Again, I make geekly content here all the time. And as always in the web, remember to eat, geek, sleep, and repeat. I'll holler at you on the next one. Deuces.